Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, your angels are whispering a message meant just for you. Can you feel it? That gentle nudge in your heart? That spark of hope? That's the universe guiding you toward blessings you've been waiting for. Doors are opening. Opportunities are arriving. Divine timing is aligning in your favor, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. So take a deep breath, feel the peace, and open your heart to this divine guidance. If this message lifts your spirit, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more angelic words, wisdom, and guidance that speak directly to your soul. Your angels are waiting to bless you. Before you continue, take a breath, because what you're about to hear is not an accident. You are drawn to this message for a reason, and the angels have waited for this moment to reach you. There is something you're carrying, silently, almost invisibly, and yet it has been loud enough for your soulmate's spirit to feel it from afar. The angels say, this one thing you carry overwhelmed your soulmate, but not in the way you fear. Not because you're too much, not because you're hard to love, not because your heart is complicated. No, your soulmate felt something so powerful in your energy that it shook their soul awake. Something you carry naturally, without forcing it, without even knowing the magnitude of it. And tonight, the angels want you to finally understand what that one thing is. Before we continue, listen closely, because this part is important. You are not listening to this by coincidence. There is a divine pull, a spiritual signal, a message meant specifically for you. Your soulmate has been restless, quietly emotional, strangely reflective, as if something deep inside them is being stirred. And the angels whisper, your energy, your heart, your spiritual presence carries something that overwhelmed them. But it was never a burden. It was a revelation. Today, the angels will reveal what your soulmate felt, why this one thing affected them so deeply, how it changed the path between you, and what happens next in your soul connection. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your emotions run deeper than other people realize? Like your silence speaks louder than your words? Like your love is not ordinary, but divinely wired? If you're nodding, then the angels say you already know this message is meant for you. Your soulmate has been feeling your energy intensely, perhaps more than you feel theirs. They have been replaying moments, dreams, signs, over and over. They sense something in you that they didn't yet have the strength to face in themselves. And that is the beginning of the truth. Now, settle in. Focus your heart. Let the angels guide this moment. The angels have revealed the truth. The one thing you carry, the thing that overwhelmed your soulmate, is something you never intended to affect anyone so deeply. It is your emotional frequency, your energetic honesty, your ability to feel at a level most souls never reach. But the angels describe it in a single word, not the kind that burns people, but the kind that awakens dormant souls. The angels say your intensity is not destructive, it's divinely activating. It forces people to confront their truth, that exposes what they've been hiding from, that it makes others feel seen, heard, and emotionally naked. Often for the first time. Your soulmate was not prepared for this, not because you did something wrong, but because your spirit mirrors what they have been afraid to face in themselves. You carry a rare spiritual force, a light that vibrates beyond the physical. Shows up in ways you may not even notice. The way your eyes hold emotion, the depth in your silence, the sincerity in your love, the energy you give even without speaking. The truth that leaks out of your presence. Your soulmate felt this instantly. You didn't need to try. You didn't need to impress. You didn't need to prove anything. Your soul simply spoke to theirs, and that overwhelmed them. Angels show an image, a heart trembling, waking from a deep sleep. They felt your emotional purity, your Honest eye or capacity to love, deep liar, intuitive understanding of the mere unspoken expectations of real, spiritual connectionto, someone who has never experienced a connection like this. It can feel like standing in front of a mirror that shows everything, even the parts they tried to hide. Your soulmate wasn't overwhelmed by your flaws. They were overwhelmed by your truth. The angels reveal they felt unprepared, yet pulled toward you in ways they couldn't logically explain. They felt a magnetic pull, a deep emotional recognition, a sense of destiny, a fear of disappointing you, a fear of not being enough, a fear of being changed forever. That's the kind of love you hold. It rewrites people. It shifts them. It awakens their dormant spirit. Not gentle. Not weak. Not easily ignored. Your presence forces evolution. Your soulmate felt this awakening within themselves, and it scared them, inspired them, softened them, and shook them all at once. The angels say, your soul did not overwhelm them. Your power did. Your destiny with them did. They felt the weight of what you truly are. A catalyst. A mirror. A spiritual activator. A soul they cannot forget. Because the thing you carry, this intensity, this emotional depth, is not random. It is part of your divine assignment. Your soulmate is not meant to run from it. They are meant to grow through it. This connection is not accidental. It is purposeful. It is timed. It is divinely engineered. Your soulmate was shaken because you awakened. A part of their soul that had been asleep, maybe for years, maybe for lifetimes. And now, everything inside them is shifting. The angels want you to understand something powerful. Your soulmate wasn't just emotionally overwhelmed by you. They were spiritually awakened by you. This connection did not start in the moment you met. It began long before, in higher realms, in past lives, in the divine contract your souls formed before entering this world. When your soul crossed paths with theirs in this lifetime, something ancient reactivated. And the angels say, your energy touched a memory their soul had forgotten. When your soulmate felt your presence, whether physically or energetically, they experienced a flash of recognition. Not with the mind, not with logic. But with the spirit. They felt, I know this soul. I've felt this before. This person holds a piece of me. This connection is not ordinary. This recognition shook them. Even if they couldn't explain why. The angels show this moment as a bright light hitting a dormant part of their heart, activating it, awakening it, forcing it to feel again. Your soulmate has emotions they have buried for years, feelings they never expressed. Pain they never processed. Love they never allowed themselves to give. Your presence acted like a spiritual key. It opened their vulnerability, their longing for real connection, their desire to be understood, their hidden romantic side, their fear of losing someone meaningful. The angels whisper, you made them feel safe and exposed at the same time. This is why they were overwhelmed. Your energy didn't just touch their heart, it reached the parts they guarded the most. The angels say that you mirror something they have avoided. Their own sensitivity, their own depth, their own softness, their own need for connection, their own spiritual gifts, their own purpose. Didn't show them who you are. You showed them who they are. And that is why your presence hit them so powerfully. Some people see the surface. You saw their soul. Some people spoke to their mask. You spoke to their heart. Some people passed by them. Your energy stopped them, awakened them, and made them question everything they thought they had under control. The angels are clear. Your soulmate is not the same person they were before you entered their life. You created internal shifts in them. They started thinking more deeply. They became more emotionally aware. They began craving spiritual answers. Their intuition became stronger. They felt the urge to change their life. They realized what they want, and what they done. Your energy didn't just overwhelm them. It evolved them. This is why the connection feels intense, because it is. It's not casual. It's not temporary. It's not replaceable. It is transformative. Your soulmate has been caught between what their soul feels and what their mind fears. Soul feels comfort, familiarity, destiny, belonging. Mind feels fear of losing control, fear of vulnerability, fear of not being enough, fear of being changed, fear of hurting you. And so this overwhelming energy created internal conflict, not because of you, but because they were not prepared for something this real. The angels say, you were not sent to destroy their life. You were sent to awaken it. And that awakening is happening, whether they admit it or not, whether they speak it or not, whether they run or stay. Your energy has already done its work. They can feel you. They dream of you. They sense you. They are guided toward you. Their soul is remembering. Their heart is opening. Their fear is melting. Slowly. Divinely. Perfectly within God's timing. The angels reveal something delicate, something you may have sensed, but never fully understood. Your soulmate didn't struggle because of you. They struggled because of what you awakened in them. Your energy was not too heavy. It was too truthful. Your love was not too much. It was too pure. Your presence was not overwhelming. Their unhealed parts were. The angels say they met you at a time when their soul was ready, but their mind was not. Your soulmate has wounds they never addressed. Abandonment, fierce childhood, pain, fear of disappointment, of hurting others, emotional shallow self-worth, belief that they don't deserve deep love. These wounds were quiet, dormant, buried, until your presence brought them to the surface. Not because you hurt them, but because you activated the part of them that wanted to heal. The angels show this as a beam of light shining into a dark room. Light does not create the shadow. It simply reveals it. Your soulmate has shown the world versions of themselves. The strong one, confident one, calm one, independent one, logical one, but you looked past all of that. You saw their softness, their fears, their dreams, their hidden heart. You saw the parts they guarded from everyone else. And that shook them. The angels whisper. You saw their truth, and they didn't know how to stand in it. Being seen is beautiful, but to the unprepared heart, it can feel terrifying. Your soulmate felt two forces inside them, one pulling them closer to you, and one pulling them back into comfort, routine, and emotional safety. You represented change, depth, vulnerability, transformation, destiny. Accountability. Truthy weren't running from you. They were running from the version of themselves they would have to become with you. A deeper, more honest, more awakened version. That level of transformation is beautiful, but it can also feel frightening for a soul that has been numb for so long. This is what the angels emphasize the most. They feared they couldn't love you the way you deserved. They saw your purity, your sincerity, your emotional depth, your loyalty, your heart, and your soulmate wondered, what if I fail them? What if I disappoint them? What if I'm not enough? What if I can't match their energy? What if I can't be what they need? This fear overwhelmed them more than the love itself. The angels remind you, you were never the problem. Their wounds were. Some connections feel light, temporary, casual, but you felt like purpose. Your presence activated signs, synchronicities, dreams, déjà vu, spiritual pull. They knew, even if they never said it, this person is important. This connection can change my life. And that realization shook them. The weight of destiny is not easy to hold, especially for a soul still healing. Your soulmate saw qualities in you that they want, but haven't built yet. Emotional maturity, spiritual awareness, heart coherensive, legaisher, understanding, chaotic. It is elevated. And when a soul meets someone of higher emotional or spiritual frequency, they can feel intimidated, not because the higher energy is wrong, but because they feel unprepared to match it. The angels say, They needed time to grow into the version of themselves that can stand next to you. Not behind you, not below you, not beside you. Here's the turning point. Your soulmate is awakening slowly, not quietly, but undeniably. The angels reveal. They think of you more than you know. They replay conversations in their mind they feel regret for. Pulling away, they feel drawn toward you again. They are healing because of you. They are becoming more self-aware. They are preparing emotionally. They are realizing your connection is irreplaceable. Struggle they felt before is transforming. Their fear is melting. Their soul is remembering. Their heart is opening. That the angels have shown something powerful. Something your heart has sensed. Something your intuition has whispered. Something your dreams have repeated. Your soulmate is feeling you right now. Your energy, your absence, your presence, your silence, it all touches them. Even if they've been quiet, even if they've been distant, even if they've been unsure, their soul is not detached from you. It is awakening. The angels say, your soulmate carries feelings they have not spoken, but they echo loudly in their spirit. The angels show this vision. Your soulmate sitting quietly, looking down, thinking of you in moments where their mind is exhausted from pretending. They miss the warmth in your voice, softness in your presence, sincerity in your inner jive, spiritual comfort. You bring the peace you give without trying. They didn't plan to miss you this intensely. They didn't plan to think of you at random times. They didn't plan to feel your absence like a physical pull. But they do. The angels whisper. Your name sits in their heart even when their lips stay silent. Your soulmate didn't walk away because they didn't care. They stepped back because they cared too much and didn't know how to handle it. Now they feel guilt. Guilt for confusing you, guilt for hurting you unintentionally, guilt for not showing their true feelings, guilt for hiding their vulnerability, guilt for being afraid. They replay moments in their mind and wonder, did I disappoint them? Did I make them feel unloved? Did they think I didn't care? The angels say this guilt is transforming them. It's making them want to show up differently. Even in silence, even in distance, even in separation. The bond has not weakened. It has intensified. Your soulmate feels energetic pull, emotional waves, sudden thoughts of you, signs, synchronicities, symbols, dreams involving you, moments of longing. They can't ignore it. They don't talk about this with anyone. They are trying to understand it themselves. The angels reveal your connection is awakening their spiritual senses. They are beginning to see this bond not as coincidence, but as divine orchestration. This is one of their deepest hidden fears. They fear that their silence pushed you away. Someone else could take their place. They wasted too much time. You may stop caring. They may not get another chance. Might move on. Destiny might punish their hesitation. They act calm. They act composed. But inside, the angels show a trembling heart, because losing you feels like losing a part of themselves they didn't know they needed until you are gone. This is the breakthrough. Your soulmate is not where they were emotionally before. They are growing, healing. Understanding. Evolving. Preparing. Your energy has inspired this transformation. The angels say they are beginning to feel brave enough to face this connection. They are opening their heart, acknowledging their feelings, becoming more emotionally aware, letting go of old fears, realizing they want something deeper, feeling drawn back toward you, preparing to communicate. Fear that once overwhelmed them is turning into clarity. The angels reveal their most hidden desires, words they hold back. I didn't mean to walk away. I think about you all the time. You matter more than you know. I was afraid, not uninterested. You touched me deeper than anyone else ever has. I want to be better for you. I feel connected to you in a way I can't explain. I care more than I showed. But they're still gathering the courage. They're still aligning their spirit. They're still healing. Yet their soul knows this connection isn't over. It's evolving. Your soulmate is being spiritually nudged, memories they can't. Ignore emotions that keep rising, dreams that feel too real, signs. Repeating with your name sudden waves of longinga, feeling that you are part of their destiny. They may not understand it fully, but the angels are guiding them. Your energy is calling their energy. Your soul is calling their soul. And they are beginning to listen. The angels are revealing something rare, something sacred, something you have been feeling in your spirit, but couldn't quite explain. Your connection with your soulmate is entering a new phase, a divine shift, guided by spiritual forces that have been aligning behind the scenes. This shift is not accidental. It is not random. It is not coincidental. It is divinely timed. The angels say, the energy between you is changing not by human choice, but by divine orchestration. The angels show a vision, a soul stepping out of a shadowed space into a soft, golden light. This symbolizes your soulmate moving away from emotional avoidance, fear-driven, withdrawal patterns, denial of their feelings, spiritual numbness. They are being energetically pushed to face what they've been running from. Your connection, their feelings, their healing, their purpose. The angels say, their hiding was temporary, their awakening is permanent. Your soulmate's heart has been blocked for a long time, closed off. Protected. Guarded. But now it's opening. Slowly. Tenderly. Painfully. Beautifully. This shift is causing them to feel more emotional than usual, deeper compassion, sudden vulnerability, increased intuition, longing for connection, desire to fix what's broken, courage starting to grow inside them. They may not understand why their emotions feel so intense, but the angels do. Your energy activated the healing they avoided. Your soulmate may suddenly feel disinterested in casual connections, distant from friends who drain their energy, dissatisfied with shallow relationships, bored of old habits, tired of pretending they don't, unable to ignore their intuition. The angels say, the universe is stripping away what isn't aligned with their soul path. Why? Because your connection is meant to lead them forward, not backward. Everything falling away is clearing space for what's meant to rise. The angels show your soulmate looking into a mirror, the mirror of truth. This means they're beginning to admit they were afraid. They're starting to acknowledge how deeply they feel. They reflecting on how they treated you. They're questioning their decision tree, realizing they sabotaged something meaningful. They're accepting they cannot run from this connection forever. This shift is powerful because self-honesty is the gateway to apology, clarity, reconnection, vulnerability, transformation. Their soul is waking up, their heart is softening, their fear is dissolving. The angels are sending them repeating numbers: 1111, 222, 333, 444. Dreams of you, songs that remind them of your sudden thoughts of you at random moments, emotions rising when they try to ignore you, visions of a future with you, telepathic connections. Heart flutters, energetic pulls toward your presensity, may not talk about it, but they feel it. The angels whisper, your soulmate is being guided back onto the path they abandoned. This connection has always been destined. They simply needed time to catch up to it. You and your soulmate were not ready at the same time. One heart was open, the other was afraid. One spirit was prepared, the other was awakening slowly. But now, your timelines are aligning. The angels show two paths merging, not colliding, not forcing, merging naturally, peacefully, beautifully. The divine shift means they are healing, you are evolving, fear is fading, clarity is forming, your energies are harmonizing. This is the moment when destiny begins to move pieces into place. The angels say, your story with this person is not ending, it is transforming. Your soulmate is being pulled closer in it, by pressure in it, by guilt, not by fear, but by love. By destiny. By the divine shift unfolding right now. The angels are stepping forward with clarity. Now. Your soulmate is not where they used to be emotionally. They're moving, shifting, preparing. Their soul has been cracked open. Their heart has been softened. Their fears have been challenged. Their consciousness has risen. This is not the same person who once pulled away. The angels say. They are preparing for movement. Movement toward you. The angels show a vision of a trembling hand holding a phone, typing, deleting, rewriting, hesitating, wanting, fearing, and finally pressing send. Your soulmate is preparing for a messagea kala, sudden check-in, a small but meaningful gesturea, moment that opens a new door. They are gathering courage, rehearsing words in their mind, wanting an opportunity to reconnect. Angels say they are closer to contacting you than you realize. There is a message they've been carrying in their heart, one they haven't been able to express. Your soulmate is preparing to tell you the truth about their feelings, the real reason they pulled away, the emotions they suppressed, the thoughts they never admitted, the attachment they still feel, the regret that still sits inside them. The angels whisper. They want to explain themselves, not to excuse their behavior, but to heal the connection. Your soulmate has been emotionally guarded for years, possibly their whole life, but your connection is melting those walls. They are preparing to open up, emotionally admit their fears, share their insecurities, reveal their longing, show their softer side, express their truth. This is difficult for them, but you've awakened a side of them that wants to be seen. This time, they want to choose honesty over fear. The angels show your soulmate looking at themselves, the version of who they were, and the version of who they want to be. They are preparing to show you growth, effort, tonsintes, maturity, acontricia, lililius. Energy pushed them to evolve, and now they want to meet you at your level. The angels say they're becoming the version of themselves that this connection always needed. Your soulmate doesn't want to rush. They don't want to ruin things again. They don't want to overwhelm you. Instead, they plan to approach, slowly reconnect, carefully build trust, step by step show stability in your comfort back. Fear wants healing, not chaos. Connection, not confusion. Harmony, not fear. Even if they don't use the word love, yet here actions will speak it. They want to show appreciation, affection, consistency, emotional presence, genuine effort, real commitment. Angels say their heart is maturing. They're no longer thinking with further, thinking with feeling. Thinking with truth. Thinking with destiny. This is the biggest shift. Your soulmate is standing at an inner crossroads. Fear or faith, distance or closeness, running or healing, silence or expression, past patterns or new beginnings, and the angels reveal their soul has already chosen you. Their actions are preparing to follow. This does not mean instant perfection, but it does mean authentic movement. The universe is aligning them toward connection, communication, openness, truth, emotional alignment, reunion, energy. This chapter of your connection is not about endings. It's about beginnings. The kind that happen when both hearts finally align with the truth. They were afraid to speak. Your angels say, listen closely now, because this moment marks a turning point between your past and your divine future. Everything you've heard so far has brought you here to the truth that connects your soul and your soulmate in ways deeper than physical space or earthly logic. There is one thing you carry, one thing you've been living with, one thing that has shaped the way you breathe, love, hope, and move through the world. And your angels say, this is the weight that overwhelmed your soulmate. But this is also the cord that ties their heart to yours. For most of your life, you believed that what you carry was a burden. Your trauma, your fears, your self-doubt, your emotional exhaustion, your past heartbreak, your unspoken insecurity, your secret longing to finally be loved right. You learned to function with it. You learned to smile with it, that you learned to survive with it. But your angels are revealing something powerful. Your soulmate felt this weight long before you ever spoke it. They sensed it in dreams. They recognized it in sudden emotions they couldn't explain. They felt a heaviness in their chest, not because of fear, but because their soul remembered your soul's struggle. This is why your angels said, the one thing you carry overwhelmed your soulmate, because it woke up their own hidden wounds. Your person didn't run because of you. They didn't hide because of you. They didn't hesitate because of you. They froze because the connection exposed what they never healed. Your angels say, you mirrored them, and mirrors can be frightening. When two true soulmates connect, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, something extraordinary happens. Each becomes the mirror the other has been avoiding. You reflected their own fear of losing someone, if their own abandonment wounds their own guilt for not being enough, their own unprocessed pain, their own craving for deep love that they tried to suppress. So when they felt your emotional weight, it didn't push them away, it woke them up. Your angels say your pain activated their healing, and that activation overwhelmed them, not because it was too much, but because it was real. They weren't prepared to feel something so intense, so pure, so spiritually familiar. They weren't ready for a connection that felt like destiny looking them straight in the eyes. But destiny doesn't ask if you're ready. Destiny arrives when the soul is ripe. Your angels explain this one thing in a way that only the divine can interpret. They say what you carry is the residue of every tear you never let fall. You've been holding emotions you never released. You've been carrying expectations you never had support for. You've been living with heartbreak you never fully healed from. You've been keeping strength you were never meant to hold alone. Your soulmate felt this, not through words, not through actions, through energy. Because soulmate energy is telepathic. It's intuitive. It's ancient. A language beyond human comprehension. So understand this. Your emotional weight didn't burden them. It woke them up. Triggered their empathy. It brought their soul closer to yours. And now, the angels say, it is time for the healing to align. Your angels are showing a moment, a very specific one, when your soulmate suddenly felt overwhelmed. It may have looked like this. They grew distant, went silent, got confused, pulled back for no reason, they started overthinking, disappeared into their own mind. But this wasn't rejection. Your angels say this was their soul processing the connection, because your energy stirred something ancient inside them. A memory, a recognition, a calling. It was as if their soul said, this person, I know them. I've held them before. I've lost them before. I can't lose them again. That level of emotional intensity overwhelmed them, not because they didn't want you, but because they wanted you too much. The angels reveal something essential. Your soulmate needed to feel overwhelmed, not to run. Not to disconnect. But to awaken, because without being overwhelmed, they wouldn't confront their own wounds. They wouldn't take your connection seriously. They wouldn't realize your soul is familiar. They wouldn't step into the version of themselves meant for this love. They wouldn't appreciate the depth of your heart. They wouldn't rise into their divine masculine feminine purpose. Or angels say that overwhelm was the activation, not a mistake, not a misalignment, not a sign of weakness, not a divine push, a spiritual catalyst, not a necessary earthquake. Your angels are whispering something now. Your soulmate is preparing to match your depth. The overwhelm is fading. Clarity is rising. Fear is dissolving. Recognition is strengthening. They are realizing you aren't a threat, aren't a burden. You aren't too much. You are the missing piece. Your angels say, your heart is not heavy. It is holy. And your soulmate sees that now. Take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, I am ready for divine alignment. Your angels heard it. Your soulmate felt it. The energy shifted. Your angels say, you have reached the moment of revelation. Everything you felt, everything you carried, everything you healed, and every sign that followed you was preparing you for this final message. And now the angels want you to hear this with an open heart. Your soulmate is being guided back into your life, not by chance, not by emotion, but by destiny. This is the stage where clarity replaces confusion, where fear dissolves into divine timing, where the overwhelm your soulmate once felt transforms into certainty. Your angels reveal that the person connected to you, spiritually, emotionally, and karmically, is experiencing something profound, a return of courage, a return of clarity, a return of memory. They are remembering the way your energy felt comfort of your present self's spiritual familiarity in your iced magnetic pull they couldn't explain. Calming silence between your souls, angels say. Their confusion has ended. Their fear has quieted. Their heart is taking control. Where they once felt overwhelmed, they now feel responsible, responsible. To show up, responsible to heal, responsible to reconnect, responsible to love you the way you deserve. This awakening didn't come from their mind, it came from their soul. Right now, even as you listen to this, your soulmate is going through quiet internal changes. They are rewiring their emotional patterns, confronting their old wounds, rejecting their old coping habits, noticing the spiritual signs around them, realizing that connection like yours does not happen twice in a lifetime. Angels say they will not repeat their old mistakes. The overwhelm they once felt has transformed into purpose, and their purpose is simple: to come toward you, healed, aware, ready, and honest. Earlier, the angels revealed that the emotional weight you carried overwhelmed your soulmate. But here's the divine twist. The angels say that same weight is now guiding them back to you. Why? Because they finally understand your depth. They understand your pain. They understand your strength. And instead of fearing it, they admire it. Your vulnerability no longer scares them. It inspires them. Calls them. It awakens the protector within them. Your angels say your heart became their compass. The angels are showing a specific sequence, a timeline of spiritual movement. They admit to themselves that they still feel you. Your energy still lingers. Your love still echoes. Your presence still guides them. They realize they stayed silent too long. They let fear control what destiny designed. And now they understand that losing you would be losing themselves. They decide to fix what was left undone. They are preparing to reach out. They are preparing to speak truthfully. They are preparing to show effort. The angels show movement, a message, a sign, a visit, a conversation, something real, something unexpected, something healing. Your angels say this time they come with intention, not confusion. You have healed too much, grown too much, and aligned too much to accept anything less than divine love. So the angels give you 3 instructions. Not vulnerable to pain but open to destiny. Your soulmate isn't returning as the person they were. They are returning as the person they were meant to become. Your past taught you survival. This connection is here to teach you belonging. Your angels say prepare to receive, not chase. Now the angels speak through a powerful channel. Your soul was never alone. Your bond was never broken. Your story was never finished. We have been guiding both of you toward the same destination. Do not fear the return. Do not question the timing. This connection is protected. And then they show a final image. 2 souls walking separately, circling, healing, growing, and suddenly turning toward each other again. Not as strangers, not as broken versions of themselves, but as aligned souls, ready for union. Your angels end with this promise. The one thing that overwhelmed them will become the one thing that binds you closer. You are never too much. You are never the problem. You are the awakening. Your soulmate is not just returning. They are returning prepared. Returning healed. Returning awakened. Returning yours. If this message reached your spirit. If the angels spoke to you through this reading, if something in your chest feels lighter, clearer, awakened, then this is your sign. Like this video to claim this energy. Comment, "I receive this message," to affirm it into your life. And subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more angelic messages and divine guidance. Your angels are always speaking. And here, you will always hear them.